Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We'll cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, and entertainment. We'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. So, I've been one of the few people out there that's been saying that I think that this new Philadelphia 76ers season is going to be an absolute clown show. Okay? It's going to be a total clown show. The reason I say that is just because of the historical precedent that exists. All right, LeBron James, wherever he has gone in the past, it's always been drama with him, right? Especially when he goes to a new team and things don't work out. It turns into the blame game and all of this other nonsense, right? But then some news came out recently that Ben Simmons is looking to make a return to the NBA. And I said to myself, could you imagine if he were to go join with the Philadelphia 76ers? Well, about a month or so ago, Rich Paul was on his podcast or whatever, and he actually spoke about Ben Simmons and the possibility of him returning to the NBA. And remember, Rich Paul used to represent Ben Simmons. Take a look at the video here a few months back of Rich Paul talking about Ben Simmons and him potentially returning to the NBA.
I remember having a conversation, me and Ben talking. And I had the conversation. I said, Ben, you got so much left in the tank, bro. So much left in the tank. And by the way, if you just become a pick and roll 5 at the end of games, because you're able to, your playmaking ability makes you a different rolling big. Like we see so many rolling bigs with low IQ. You actually have a high IQ.
Like,
so at worst case scenario, if you just become, we know what the defense was.
Kind of Bill Walton on wheels, you know?
You know, it was all first team all defense.
Yes,
right.
He could guard all 5 positions.
So if you just become that, where you rolling down the lane, dunk, the man rotates over, kick to the. If
make
you
the
just
right
become
read
that,
and perfect
you're
pass.
You're $30 million player. Just become that,
dude.
So
No question.
So what I'm saying is, we don't know, and until the book is still open, right? Maybe he comes back.
No, I don't think the book is open.
I don't know.
There thinks he can be a $30 million guy. Blah 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 blah. Then I got a series of posts that had me just laughing my ass off. But before we even get into these posts and these articles, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Kachava. Now, before we continue, let me tell you something. This year, I got serious about taking care of my body, my training, my nutrition, all of it. Nothing extreme. I just wanted to take better care of myself. But my days get busy between work, moving around, taking care of my daughter, trying to go to the gym, buying groceries. Life fills up fast. And when it does, nutrition is the first thing to fall apart. I would skip meals, grab whatever was easy, and feel it by the afternoon. Then I started using Kachava's new travel pack. Just one packet gives you complete nutrition ready for life to go on. Plant-based protein, fiber, greens, vitamins, probiotics, omegas, electrolytes, and more. No artificial flavors, no sweeteners, no soy, no gluten, no preservatives, and no animal products. All the nutrition my body craves in one delicious shake, packed to go. It keeps my energy steady all day, and more importantly, it actually tastes amazing. If you have been meaning to take better care of yourself, this is the easiest place to start. Take your daily ritual with you. Go to Kachava.com and use code DREAMERS for 15% off your first order. That's Kachava, Kachava.com, code DREAMERS. All right, so let's put up this first post here. This is from Full Court Pass. It says, Ben Simmons has regained his athleticism and several NBA teams have expressed interest to his camp, per Mark Spears. He is open to signing a minimum contract. It doesn't stop there. Next article, this is from Yahoo Sports. Fans react to Ben Simmons reportedly having regained his athleticism and rumored of NBA rumors of the NBA intensifies. It says Ben Simmons reportedly receiving interest from several NBA teams this offseason. In the latest article for ESPN, Mark J. Spears, shared that Simmons' godfather David Patrick told him that the 30-year-old former number 1 pick has regained his athleticism. Arizona State assistant David Patrick, who is Simmons' godfather and assistant coach for the Australian national team, told Anscape that Simmons has regained his athleticism. Spears wrote, he has been working out primarily in Miami, where he lives. lives. While an NBA return is on the cards, Simmons also hopes to play for the Australian national team in the 2028 Olympics. According to Spears, Simmons is expected to be a full participant with the national side with zero restrictions at a player-led minicamp. A player regaining athleticism after an injury-riddled career into his 30s is almost unheard of, so several fans reacted to the Simmons information, and various people, kind of give their reaction to that. Then we have another one here. Former 76ers star Ben Simmons takes major step towards NBA comeback. Former Philadelphia 76ers star Ben Simmons is taking significant step towards an NBA comeback, and teams are already showing interest. Simmons is expecting to participate without restrictions in an Australian men's national team minicamp beginning Monday in Melbourne, according to Mark J. Spears and Anscape. Spears also reported that several NBA teams have expressed interest in Simmons, including one Western Conference club that offered him a training camp invitation. For a player whose once promising career had been repeatedly interrupted by back problems, the lack of restrictions is the most notable part of the update. Simmons remains an NBA free agent, so participating in a minicamp does not guarantee that a return to league is imminent. But after not playing at all during the 2025-26 season, getting through competitive basketball activities at full capacity, which gave Simmons an opportunity to demonstrate something prospective teams haven't seen from him in quite some time: sustained health. Now, I want to take it a step further, because Ben Simmons posted some stories on his on his Instagram account, where he was sharing some LeBron phios. Let's put up this article here, and this is another one here from Yahoo Sports. It says, Ben Simmons sparks 76ers rumors with LeBron James photo hint. After being run out of town 5 years ago, Ben Simmons posted on social media that he's currently lacing up the king boots. The former number one overall pick in the 2016 NBA draft had such a bad time in Philadelphia that he had to be sent out and trade and was kicked out of practice at one point, but is now posting pictures of LeBron James basketball sneakers after the all-time great signed with the team. So look at the photograph here. Here you can see Ben Simmons, and these are LeBron James's shoes with the king shoes right there. What are my thoughts about this? God, please make this happen. Please. Oh my God, I pray this happens. I pray this happens, man. Can you even imagine Ben Simmons, Uncle Ben, as I call him, Ben Simmons on the Philadelphia Sixers with LeBron James, and the sick man? God, please let this just happen. Let this just come to pass. I am praying. I am being sincere with y'all. I pray Ben Simmons can become a Philadelphia, if not for anything, just for the laughs. My God, please let this, and don't rule it out. It could happen. Don't rule it out. He done already sent out the bat signal, so don't, you know what I mean? Don't be surprised if Uncle Ben shows up in Philly again. I pray it happens, man. Just for, you know what I mean? Just so we can laugh at these people, man. Like, I pray. I can't wait for next season, man. It's going to be one of the funniest seasons we done had in a minute. Catch you guys on the next one.